And a very welcome Mzansi Voice viewers here on YouTube. My name is Mponuku. As you know, we anchor more on political views. Today is a very interesting topic as we engaging on a viral video of Gayton Mackenzie, Sports and Art and Culture Minister, that has been viral, where he is complaining, asking if South Africans, are you happily with the illegal foreigners occupying South Africa? They're taking our jobs, they're taking our hijacked buildings, they are the ones that bring the crime rate up, they are the ones that are human trafficking. So we are asking ourselves on this viral video, it's a very sensitive one, very deeply. His head then very emotional, Mr. Mackenzie. He is also engaging more on the very malicious, intense statements on how South Africans, when he started the Patriotic Alliance alongside Mr. Kenny Kunene, the manifesto actually in the motion was to fight against illegal foreigners. So he's saying more on so that, as you know, we used to have the shops, plaza shops, whereby we as black people we support one another. But lately today we don't have those things. Like Plaza Santa Temamang, where you go and buy this and that and that and that. And then he's also saying on implications that the very same foreigners, they come into our country and have the guts to go and march outside Home Affairs premises abroad. So now Mr. Gayton Mackenzie is quite worried that he was so rooting to be allocated as a minister actually of Home Affairs, but unfortunately it has led that he was appointed as a Minister of Sports, Art and Culture. He's also engaging on how open borders happen if these people are coming into a country illegally, whereby maybe someone of your family is at the hospital, but Mutoro Betifati, while a foreigner is occupying a bed for a South African. So you want to know from when on YouTube channel, the K.Mzansi Voice, what are your views? Do you think illegal foreign nationals should go back to their countries because they've occupied more on South African citizenships and they come in illegally? Last week we saw a very trending travelers video that was busy viral there, even on our Mzansi Voice channel, about 95 illegal immigrants of Libya that were occupying a certain camp in the northwest, and it was only identified after a few months because those people have been there from April. According to the statement of the newly appointed police and safety minister, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, he said all the investigations are still ongoing, and it was alleged that there were firearms at the camp that were illegal, and they don't know who is funding that camp. According to that military camp, it is also accredited, CYRIL accredited with the police badge there, and it is situated in a place whereby there's residents around that were complaining into the news channels about crime being high from those people. They've seen those people before. They were asking how those people are occupied in that certain resident. So Mr. Mackenzie also listed contesting appointed as a candidate for ministerial positions. He was also rooting to have been appointed as a Minister of Home Affairs. Unfortunately, he was appointed as a Minister of Sports, Art and Culture. And then he said, we want to follow the letter governance protocol rather than the votes as per votes per people, so that we're not rooting for positions, but we're rooting for respecting the constitution of our government. So when as a South African viewer, when do you think that the South African constitution is being amended and is being violated and disrespected? Do you think it has been followed according to the lawsuits? Because other people think that, okay, as politicians engage in this type of issues that are happening right now in our country, South Africans, we are worried. First it was the GNU, and according to Mr. Mackenzie, he said that when he was contacted to be part of the GNU with his Patriotic Alliance party, he was invited to a certain braai, and apparently the ANC didn't call him directly. Someone called him on behalf of the African National Congress. He said to these statements on these videos that you're going to be watching that are following on this podcast, CYRIL Ramaphosa must intervene, as much as they're not concerned about what's happening in South Africa currently. All they were currently focusing on was all on giving ministerial positions into the parliament and making all political ruling parliamentary seats, and also forgetting most of the economic, social factors that are affecting our country. Mr. Mackenzie, as a Patriotic Alliance president, they will never rest until this foreign national in South African issue is being resolved, and also if CYRIL Ramaphosa is going to intervene. They say, as per Trick Alliance, more crime rates, unemployment and occupation of hijacked buildings, drug smuggling chains and human trafficking rates, it's all gone up into high capacities, as for the culprits are the illegal foreigners. He said also, Mr. Gayton Mackenzie, that we are giving up. Are we South African going to give up on our South Africa, or are we South Africa gonna fight for our South Africa as much as foreign nationals are permitted illegally? Mr. Mackenzie also highlighted on the issue of the South African government system not following legitimately protocol of analyzing the legal citizenships, working hand in hand also with the Home Affairs and everything. He says also, why, asking as a question, was the GNU formed as a distraction of key focus of government factors affecting South African economic and social environmental entities? So Ronaldo K.Mzansi Voice channel hore wena o re mo hae, do you support ma hashtag mabahambe, or wena or hashtag let them stay and take whatever that is ours? As you can see also, it is alleged that those people are also the people that bring drugs for country Rona, and also those people are the very same people that are trafficking our brothers and sisters, and also those people are the one that has occupied all our lands and everything. They come in crossing borders illegally. After a few months, these people have got shops, tuck shops. These people are running supermarkets. These people are running a whole lot of wholesalers. These people are trading in. Others are builders. Others are pretending to be cops, pretending to be soldiers. So, do we feel safe, Rona, as South Africans in our own country? Or is our country being violated and disrespected in that regard? So watch this video there on YouTube on Mzansi Voice, and then engage with us on our political views. Comment down below. We want to know your comments. Or how do you feel as a South African citizen? Are you safe? Are you happy? Are you satisfied not working, getting a South African relief grant at 350? The higher the unemployment rate is been going up, guys, and we come and say, oh, these people, they've entered our country, but one of us if someone comes as a South African and said, I want this much, and then the company comes, they say, we can't afford to pay you this much. A legal foreigner comes and said, I will work for whatever that you guys are going to offer to me because I don't have a job. So, okay, do you agree, when Mzansi Voice viewer, on what Mr. Gayton Mackenzie is saying on the issue of hashtag Abahambe? Or also, we'd like you to engage with us on social media Nyarona, which is Facebook Mzansi Voice, and also like, comment, subscribe, share all the videos, political videos, and also see more on the channel as we're gonna be engaging more on
South Africans. I want you to listen to me like you've never listened to anyone. Your country is being stolen bit by bit. South Africans, we are being colonized by these illegal foreigners. I'm telling you fact. It's time that you open your eyes. You will have no country left. They can still go back home. You have nowhere to go. This is your country. You don't have any other country. We are allowing these people to come here. They have totally destroyed the township economy. Let me make you an example. When we grew up, you were sent to say, "Gaan koop gou seker daai Dani se shop. Kamore ka swikiri ko go mang mang, ntate mang mang, uncle mang mang." Those businesses are closed. They've taken over the whole township tuck shop industry. There's nothing. It's very hard to get a local running a shop. And if there's a brave local, 20 of them will come and surround that shop in South Africa. Surround that shop and then sell the things so cheap that the local must close down. Go to the hospitals. pregnant South African women can't find beds to deliver while they are sleeping there, chilling nicely. A South African pregnant woman has nowhere to go while these people can go back to their countries. It is a burden on our healthcare. These people are claiming billions and billions and billions from the road accident fund to such an extent that claims cannot.
It's a government position. The law of this country says if you don't have papers, you should be deported. The difference with the PAs, we are going to bring them together. Bring them all by mass deportation. Let's go. And the ANC, and if I don't get the Home Affairs Ministry, I can't now come and say I'm out. Then I care more about positions than the country. It's not my prerogative. President Ramaphosa will decide.
What do you mean by that?
We mean by that to say that, it can't be that our children are sitting without jobs and every restaurant you go to is illegal foreigners working. It can't be that our people are not having housing and they live in squatter camps while you go to Hillborough, Sunnyside, everywhere, and they are living in hijacked buildings. It cannot be that today when you go to hospital, as a pregnant South African woman, you sleep on the floor at RAMAPHOSA hospital while illegal foreigners on the bed. It just cannot be. And we are not going to be those people that campaign on one ticket, and when you have your votes, you now forget about the issue. We are going to keep on fighting for the removal of illegal foreigners from our shores. What does the laws of this country say? There's 4 things. Number 1, I'm asking for the law to be followed to the letter. The law says you cannot be here, being here illegally. That's the law. That's not PA, that's not Gayton.
And all the parties, I think, in their manifestos agree that
that's the law.
Can't be in the country.
So what we are asking is to enforce the law. That's all we're asking. We are not saying anything else. We are not saying turn a blind eye, because now it's being turned a blind eye. Illegal foreigners in this country are marching, going to stand in front of Home Affairs officers, illegal foreigners. What is that? This is not a jumping castle of a country.
Would you then